Yeah. Today is, well, the last weekend of summer. September is here and we have to put the big tent back to where it came from. Yeah, and I'm gonna pick some tomatoes too. There are a lot of them, I can see them all the way from here. Anyway, we put the time lapse on the stuff for the tent. So let's go time lapse. Smaller.
Hi. Today it's start making autumn in the garden because it's getting rather cold outside, and the rest of the veggies are not keen on that. So beautiful colors though. Skin is still growing, I think, and the plums is getting large, as you see. Lots of tomatoes left, and heat is on. And some tomatoes, you can catch them up today. Yeah. Funny. So let's go. Let's do this. jalapenos, various degree possibly on how strong they are. We have these black, gray, green ones. They are strong.
Yeah.
Aren't they, my son?
Yeah, they are.
Very strong.
They are not the strongest, but they're one of the strongest.
Yeah. So you want to try a red one?
Yeah, my throat is going to die.
Yeah. Cut them up here. So, there. And then you take a small bite. Yeah. That was a nice one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not that strong.
The after,
Taste.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
strongest one.
The red one is stronger than the green one.
Not really.
No.
So, a lot have happened this summer, and very little of it was good. Nobody died or anything. It's just, first my job ended, and I don't mind that. It was the goal from the beginning, but I didn't even get one thank you. So I'm a bit bitter over that. It, so to speak, proved that I am not important at all. And my 50th birthday, same there. I am just not important. To some I am, and they show it. But there is a frightening amount of people that they either don't care about me or they just don't think I care. But I'm a soft girl with a soft heart, and it breaks me down a bit. And then we have another thing brewing concerning one of the boys, and it's been tough. They are all very healthy and have succeeded above our expectations, especially what we know about them. But it just breaks a mother's heart, you know. And those are the two big reasons I haven't been able to muster any energy for YouTube. I'm not done upgrading, not by a long shot. There are still things to improve and things to throw away. We're gonna go through the cupboards again. We haven't done it for 2 years or something, so we're gonna go through all of them again and clear out the old stuff. Because there is a lot of flowers in our kitchen now, and it takes up a lot of space I had cleared. Yeah. When things happen, you can't change that. Things happen, but you can control how you react on it. And I tried to do things and, you know, get rid of things and, you know, go further with the upgrade, because I know that will benefit us all a lot more than me, you know, sulking. But it still gets me. I'm not a stone wall. I'm a very soft and tender-hearted woman, even though I'm a mama bear. And I'm sorry. I promised you weekly movies, but it's just not gonna happen. And I've only done like one interview for a job, and it's starting to wear me down, that too. on the fun side, Ludde was on a camping trip Thursday to Friday with his new class. He's in a new school because he's moving up in the education system. And he had a lot of fun. So camping, well, yeah, maybe for Ludde. And my oldest, Ville, he is going to Italy. Who knew? So we'll be practicing, you know, ciao bella, scusi, and all the other stuff you need to learn when in Italy. When in Rome, as they say, but they're not going to Rome. They're going to a small town on the southeast, by the heel. Anyway, it's going to be so much fun for them. They are a couple of 18, 19, 20 years olds from the school, from his special school, that's going with the 2 other adults and meeting 2 other schools, one from Turkey and one from Italy. And to, you know, educate themselves on how to meet people and what kind of action do you get when you meet people angry. And I think he will learn a lot from it. And that's fun. I hope he will eat a lot of gelato. Oh, we really like him to, you know, try the Chianti and some pasta on a restaurant, and I don't think they're gonna go to any restaurants. No bathing either. I don't know. And on the information they sprung on us that it's a farm with animals, and I was like, what? Because he's severely allergic to them. And he's not the only one, there are a lot of them. So I packed a lot of antihistamines. You know, cats makes his eyes go bloop. Yeah. What? Are that animals? Should have seen me. Oh, Mama Bear got angry. You haven't told us. Yeah. Anyway, it would be fun to hear from you what you like to see, what kind of upgrades you like to see. We are taking it one step at a time, and the bread has taken a lot of time this summer because it was hard to get it right, and we're still experimenting. It's a new kind of bread every day. What do we like, what don't we like? Today we made one that the crust is so hard, it's like a knäckebröd, you know, Swedish hard bread. Hard bread. Yeah. I will try to get my, what do you call it, drive back, because this is not fun for anyone. Yeah. I don't know how am I gonna be without Ville for a whole week. He has been a bit grumpy lately, so that will be good to get rid of, but you know, my baby boy without his mommy for a whole week. Anyway, I want to thank you all that's watching every time. Thank you so much, because that means a lot. I know I gained a lot of attention when I did all the decluttering, and it's gonna be more decluttering. Don't worry about that. There is a lot of shit here. I mean, we're not gonna take a single furniture with us, so everything has to go. But there's still 3 years of living left to do. So decluttering will be back, but not now. We just did the huge clear up to, you know, be able to move around. But there's still gonna be a lot of more renovation after the bathroom. We haven't done the hallway downstairs, and our room needs an update. It looks terrible. And we're gonna redo the TV wall that's opposite me here, because it looks messy. We had such you know, sticky fingers boys. They were everywhere and just left the mess everywhere. So we put everything up in the air, and it looks weird. It's just weird. So we're gonna do something clean about this. I don't know. And we also have to sell a lot of stuff in the that's just occupying half of the garage. There are a lot of things to sell there, so we have to have a loppis, but we just couldn't muster it this year. It was just not anything we could do. We hardly even took care of the tomatoes and the cucumber. It was just too much. And also, let me tell you this summer has been the worst. Our first tomato were harvested in August, in the middle of August. It usually I have by midsummer I have a bowl of tomatoes, or 1 or 2 at least. But this year it was like 6 weeks later, 7 weeks later. Everybody that grows tomato up here has said the same thing. Nothing. Cucumber cake kept coming, but everything else just... And the chili stopped blooming. It was too cold. I haven't told you. We have flowers flowering now that are spring flowers. Because it was so cold in July, it was like 8 degrees on the day. And very, very low. 8 degrees is freezing. It's just too cold. It's the temperature you have in the fridge. That kind of cold. Outside, in the middle of summer. It's weird. Anyway, so I have heard reports from all over Sweden that they have, like lilacs blooming, and they bloom in May up here. Maybe in the beginning of June. And they are reflowering in the south. I have my rhododendron that flowers in May. It's flowering now. It's so weird. It was too cold for too long in the middle. The cucumber died and the tomatoes went just belly up. There's a lot of mold on the tomatoes. Man, it looks terrible. There's a lot of tomatoes, but they're just not on. You don't like to hear me ramble, do you? And even though I had some of the best summer days I've ever had, me and the boys sitting outside talking about everything in the sun, it was glorious. They were not running around screaming and playing and, or down in the room playing with friends. They were sitting outside with me talking. Yeah, growing up. Yeah, and we had so much fun.